Metro Detroit has been hit with a string of violent incidents, from Oakland County Deputy Brad Reckling being killed in the line of duty to the mass shooting at a splash pad in Rochester Hills, which critically injured a boy. So now, as we get into the heart of summer, I sat down with Oakland County Sheriff Bouchard to get his thoughts on where we go from here and how we stop the violence. Every year in Michigan, nearly 1,400 people die from gun violence, and we have the 28th highest rate of gun deaths in America. Here recently, we've been dealt major blows that leave lasting and horrific memories in our community. I sat with Oakland County Sheriff Bouchard to get his take on the recent bloodshed in his backyard. He took us back to 2017 and the death of Deputy Eric Overall, who was tragically run over by a car.
It's a loss that doesn't go away, especially if you're family, friends, or the agency where that person came from.
And COVID only made matters worse in terms of community violence.
It was already burning. They got a flamethrower and hit the house and then threw some gasoline on it, COVID. Because we've seen the tensions rise on ordinary calls, a neighbor against neighbor. They just escalate into violence.
More recently, he was on the front line of the Oxford High School and MSU shootings that left the safety net of Spartan Nation and the Oxford community shattered.
A lot of people talk about healing. You know, the families of Oxford, as an example. I don't think they'll ever heal. They have to have a process to be able to go forward. And all of us need a process to deal with tragedy.
Now, with the splash pad mass shooting in Rochester Hills, followed by the death of Deputy Brad Reckling, he is trying his best to exhale. In terms of that family, I mean, what will it take to move them forward?
I can't fill that emotional hole, that dad hole, that husband hole, that brother, any of those holes. But what I can do is try to knock down some of the financial concerns or barriers so that that's at least one thing off of her plate.
Bouchard says in 1999, when he first took office, 8 to 13% of his jail inmates had mental health issues. It's now 80%. Is this the norm that we're dealing with?
Yeah, we're seeing that's one of the, I think, number one crisis in America. That's a failing, I think, of our governments at all levels to understand we need a more robust mental health system.
Bouchard also worries the suicide rate among officers will outpace those killed in the line of duty. Gun legislation is one solution, but Bouchard believes the laws already on the books must be enforced.
The MSU shooter should have never been in a position to buy a gun had we been fully utilizing felony firearm and prosecuting and putting felony convictions on people's records.
Bouchard also believes we all have a responsibility, if we see something, to say something. Despite the growing death toll, there is still hope. When you talk to people in the community and they're worried about the mental health issues, they're worried about people in our jails that have mental issues, and then we have our deputies being gunned down. How do you give people hope?
When you see the worst of humanity, you see the best. You see someone going, I need to go help. I don't know what it is, but I'm going.
People will always help. Sheriff Bouchard has been honored locally and nationally as sheriff. He says the job is not done, and with his experience, he believes he can still make a difference, and he certainly is.